Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today dumbbell chest workout that you can do in the comfort of your own home or wherever you feel suitable. Now before we get into today's session, I need you guys to like the video and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now for most gym goers, developing a chest is normally quite high up on their priority list. Well, I say most gym goers. Let's get more specific. Most men that go to the gym want to develop their chest. And that was one of them. Now when I first got into training for aesthetics, it was for a lad's holiday. I normally used to train in the gym, but it was more sports specific. And me being a young pup, I didn't really know much about training. I just knew I wanted to develop my chest. I decided I was gonna train my chest every single day that I went to the gym. So Monday through to Thursday, I would train my chest. I was none the wiser. I thought if I want to develop a chest to be proud of and strut myself along the beach, I need to train it every single day. I thought that more was going to be better. And as you can imagine, as my session went throughout the week, they got worse. I deteriorated. I wasn't allowing myself enough time to recover. So each session I was weaker and I wasn't getting the most out of my chest training. However, I can say I did manage to make some progress, but it could have been a lot better. Now I even remember even further back when I was still going to school, I wasn't a huge fan about training in the gym. I loved football, that was my main thing, and when we was in our last year, a lot of the guys really got into going to the gym, and they would actually get up before they had to be in school, and I couldn't understand for the life of me why they wanted to go to the gym before school. You know, waking up even earlier than they actually had to go to the gym. But I understand now, I understand, you know, when you start training, you know, the confidence it gives you, the way it makes you feel, not just aesthetically, but mentally. I definitely understand why those guys were getting up and going to the gym and training before school. Especially when you start to see results from your training, it's motivation to keep going even more. Now when I decided to do a session at the gym in school, again, very inexperienced, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna pick up one dumbbell, I'm gonna do as many as I can. I actually remember, it was actually a bet with one of my friends. I said, let's see who can do the most reps. So we just picked up a pair of dumbbells and we did as many reps as we can. Just one set, and that was it. That was our session. Yes, shocking, I know, but that was our session. And I was sore for a week at least. It was the most horrific pain ever. And again, I was like, why are people purposely putting themselves through this? But again, I was new and I didn't know exactly what I was doing and how much frequency I should have been training with, reps, and about recovery. So how often should you train your chest? What is the ideal frequency and what is the ideal volume? Well, that all depends on what you are trying to achieve. If your primary goal is not to develop your chest, it's not at the highest point of your list, and you just want a well-rounded physique, training your chest once a week and indirectly another time later in the week is gonna be more than enough for you. But if your main goal is to build a chest that you can be proud of, like I wanted, then I would recommend a specialization phase if you're struggling to see progress. So a specialization phase will be training your chest 2 to 3 times a week for a period of time. Now when you go for a specialization phase for any muscle group that you train, you need to lower the frequency and the volume in which you train other muscles. So if your absolute goal is to develop your chest muscles, other muscle groups may need to take a little bit of a backseat just for a period of time. Now that doesn't mean you neglect all other body parts and you just train chest, because we don't want any upside down triangles walking around. It just means you won't train other muscles as often as you'll train your chest. And remember, in each phase of training your chest, you want to look at adjusting your volume and your reps. So you want to make sure you periodize your program. So if in your first phase you're going quite low reps, phase 2 you might want to bring the reps up a touch or increase your volume. This is going to allow you to get stronger and for you to improve your chest. Now depending on your training experience and how much time you have available to you will play a vital role in how you structure your chest training. And for overall development of the chest, you want to make sure you train and target each portion of your chest. And we're going to be going over that in today's session, so stay tuned. You need to target the upper portion of your chest, the middle of your chest, and the lower part. And to do this, you need to make sure that you vary your angles when you're training chest. Now within the chest, you have the sternocostal and the clavicular head. The clavicular head flexes the humerus, so that's like a chest pressed movement, and the sternocostal adducts the arm. So that's where your flies are very important in chest training. And as a whole, the action is to adduct and immediately rotate the humerus, which is why when I train chest, and also with my clients, I start as low as I can, as deep as I can physically get, and when I press, I come across the body. And a common question a lot of people ask when it comes to training chest is, how many reps should I be using? Now the pecs are predominantly a fast twitch muscle, which means you can get away with doing lower rep training. However, if your main goal is hypertrophy, you need to make sure you have enough overall volume. So this might mean incorporating more sets if you're using low reps. Some of the rep schemes that I like to use for training chest is wave loading. So an 864, 468, working your way through the rep spectrum so you get some heavier sets and you get sets of a higher rep nature. And I also like extended angle sets. So this is where you change your angle of your bench or the angle in which you're training your chest within the same set. So you're getting a lot more volume intra-set. And the benefits of training your chest with dumbbells is you're gonna get stronger and you're gonna improve your muscle size. You can build a great chest with just dumbbells, and the dumbbells tend to be a lot easier on some people's shoulders. Some people don't have amazing mobility through the shoulders, and training on barbells sometimes cause discomfort. So dumbbells are a great way around this. But when it comes to training chest, I do recommend, if you go to the gym, that you do incorporate some chest flies in your program if you can. Today is about dumbbell training, but I'm always about giving you guys more. So if you can get to the gym or you're at home, using cable resistance for your flies is great because the tension is a lot greater throughout the whole movement versus a dumbbell fly. So I would always favor a cable fly over a dumbbell fly. Okay, enough about me rambling on all the theory behind chest training. Let's get into what you guys are here for, and that is practical ways in which you can effectively train your chest with dumbbells at home or wherever you feel comfortable. Okay, so today's workout will be broken down in the description so nobody gets left out. There's gonna be variations for beginners, for intermediate, and if you class yourself as advanced, we've got a workout for you also. So guys, let's get into the workout. Remember, before you attempt any of my workouts or any of our sessions, please ensure that you warm up and train safely, guys. Now into today's session. Starting off here with a single arm dumbbell chest press. It's a bit of a faff getting into this position, but once you're up there, it's a great exercise to target the chest. Make sure you keep your hips nice and upright. Bring the dumbbell all the way down till you touch your chest and then drive it back up. Make sure you keep your abs switched on because this is going to really challenge your core at the same time. We're aiming for 10 to 12 reps here. Then we're into the incline dumbbell chest press, targeting the upper chest. And as you can see here, I'm getting creative in using my sofa bed. If you have an incline bench, that's even better. 10 to 12 reps here. Now we're into a flat chest press where we're going from a neutral position into a pronated. So again, working that chest function, aiming for 10 to 12 reps here. This can also be done on a flat bench if you have one. Then we're into a wide floor press. So you can do this exercise with your feet up or your legs flat down. Make sure you keep your shoulder blades pinned back. Come wide as you come down and press up. 10 to 12 reps here we're aiming for. Then we're into the dumbbell fly. I'm using a pillow to just elevate me off the floor slightly so I can get a better range. Control yourself on the way down, get a big stretch. We're going for 10 to 12 reps here. Control yourself on the way down, up and squeeze your chest at the top of the exercise. So here we have a press up broken down into stages. So we start off with 10 reps, press ups, bring your chest down to the dumbbells. Once you've done 10 reps, hold halfway for 10 seconds. Now, squeeze your chest. Once you finish holding for 10 seconds, you've got 10 more reps to rep out. You're gonna feel the burn on this one. 20 reps with a 10-second pause halfway. Okay guys, that's it for another video. If you like today's session, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions at all about anything, please drop them in the comments below. Until next time guys, train safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.